see he was a police officer.
Special services. Wounded several times in the line of duty.
Jake!
Convicted of conspiracy to sell and distribute tech. Heavy user at the time of his arrest.
The court finds you guilty and sentences you to 15 years in cryogenic incarceration.
Can you say your name? The year of your incarceration. Possible residual trauma to the anterior cortex. Yeah. Might account for his lack of response. I'm going to recommend against release at this time.
The hell you are? I want to see her.
Who do you want to see?
Kate. Danny. My wife. Son.
How old is your son?
11.
He was 11 when you underwent cryosubmersion. He's now 15.
15? How long was I in?
4 years, 3 months, and 27 days.
Winger. Oh, it's just beautiful. They sent a mech. Didn't anybody else want the job?
I consider mech an insult.
So do I.
Welcome back, Mr. Cardigan.
$1,549 cash credits. One for each day of your imprisonment. Tech burns. They fly so high on the new junk, they overload and cook their neurons.
Since you have successfully completed your sentence, we are confident that you will never return to the Cryobiotic Penal Institute. If you have any further questions, feel free to inquire of your re-entry supervisor.
Yeah, I got a question. My sentence was 15 years. Why the early release?
Maybe it was for good behavior.
Since when does a mech make jokes?
A lot has changed since you went in.
Proceed.
My family. They weren't notified, were they?
I don't have any data on that. Some advice, Mr. Cardigan. You're a cop who sold his badge and got his partners killed. You'll be watched. One slip, one contravention of your parole, and it's back inside.
Well, I'd love to sit here and chat with a mech, but I got a family I haven't seen in 4 years.
Mr. Cardigan, no one else would take the job.
Cardigan, Jake.
Kate! Danny!
Welcome home, Mr. Cardigan.
Daylight mode, Mary. Where's Kate?
Catherine is not here at the present time.
Where are they, Mary?
I don't have that information. There is an incoming personal call for you on Terminal 1.
Hello, Jake.
Kate, honey, I'm home.
Whenever you
Why
get
didn't
this
you pick me
message,
up?
your time in prison will be over. I don't know if
Kate.
you can understand how difficult this is for me to say. The trial was very, very hard on Danny.
What are you talking?
15 years is a long time to wait. He needed a father.
What are you talking about?
Our divorce was finalized April 2042. I knew I wouldn't be able to face you, so I made this recording. We have a new life now. I'm sorry.
Katie.
You were a good man once,
Damn it!
and I loved you. The house is in your name. There's 5,000 credits in the account. I hope you understand.
Understand? I don't understand any of this.
I know it seems unfair, but there was no other way. Danny is growing up to be a fine young man.
Take my son away from me.
Goodbye, Jake.
You're not gonna take my son away from me. Mary, I want to trace that call.
The recording came from the Universal Telecom Message Center. It was automatically triggered when you passed through security.
Well, find her.
Catherine L. Cardigan, there is no such domestic listing.
Try internet.
No such global listing.
Display any VidPhone messages still on file.
What's real, partner? I just got word they thawed you out. Welcome back. I'm heading over, but I've got some business to take care of. It may take a while. Anyway, stay put. And whatever you do, don't hit the streets until we get a chance to talk. I missed you, man. And hey, are you still real ugly?
Not as ugly as you.
All other files have been erased.
My wife's private line?
One message. Call was placed by a Mr. Bennett Sands.
Hey, Danny. No!
Kate, it's Bennett. I don't like this. I miss you, and it's only been 10 hours. I'll be at the office late, so I'll see you at the house. We have a lot to talk over.
Get him.
Sands Enterprises.
Well, give me Sands. You tell him it's Jake Cardigan.
Mr. Sands is not available. I'll pass on your message.
Hey, Wiz!
$300, right?
If it's clean, you got it.
Hey, would the Wiz push dirty credits on his primo source?
Pristine. Bon voyage.
Whiz! What's your age? Cardigan, when they taught your ass how to put it back into circulation.
What's this, your boost for the night?
Come on, you ain't a cop no more. I gotta have it, man. What's zooming?
I need something.
Well, you know my motto. Everything is negotiable, except the price.
You say we take a little stroll. The Matrix.
Later.
Now.
It's gonna cost.
Jake, meet Wildside. Whiz, king of the cyber jocks. 300 missions and he has not fried a synapse.
Yet. Jake, what's real? IRS giving you constipation? You want a new credit line? Yesterday, Tech Junkie wanted me to bust Old City Hall so he could change his father's will. And today, he's a rich man, thanks to the Wildside.
Just a simple trace.
2 names.
Well, if it's so simple, why are you here?
200 each. Half now, half on contact.
Meet Cowgirl, the best jock in the biz.
Howdy.
Next to me. You want the woman first?
Please.
Cowgirl, start your engines.
I'm on the commercial net, right where she last logged off. There ain't no trace for last online. I have to pop up to the next level. We're in. Damn! She was here, but her tracks have been covered. All I'm getting are ether trails and noise. Nothing leads anywhere.
Cowgirl is the lead bandit, and Wildside is watching her back. If someone tries to sneak up on her, he will see.
This is useless. I'm gonna try and bridge the ultra-secure nexus. Hang on tight. This is gonna throw up security flags everywhere. Got it. Yeehaw! It has left the back door wide open. All I'm getting are infinite loops and false conditionals. Son of a bitch, mister. Someone's gone through a whole lot of trouble to mask her out.
Posse at 12. Move it, Cowgirl. I'm covering your butt.
The hell was that?
Blowback. They fried her core. Wildside, fly it!
That's a way of making the jocks pay a price. If she's lucky, she's only scorched a few brain cells. Go outside!
They're on me. I'm gonna ghost them. The best.
Forget the chick before we torch the whole unit. Take your money back, man.
Double the credits for the boy. Double.
Okay, go.
Contact. 2 interfax messages transmitted from Bahrain, another from Malaysia.
Damn!
What's wrong?
He's over in the education net.
I'll never make it. This is too tense. I can't make it. Holy Somalians, what the? They blocked me in with a random noise generator. I'm trapped.
Shall we help them?
Yes.
What?
Misterioso. It's like somebody waved a magic wand and cut a Boolean channel for me to get in. Nailed it. Nautilus 2000, Marine Biological School.
All right, 500 to put me through.
Hollow will cost you $1,000.
Y'all better grease it. The cyber posse's got his scent. They spawned a triangulation search procedure.
Let's go.
Move it, I only have a minute.
Annie?
Dad? Is that really you?
It's me, son.
But they said I was getting a call from Mom.
40 seconds, Jake. All right, never mind that right now. We don't have much time. God, you've grown up. I miss so much of your life. What's the matter, son?
Why'd you do it? Do you know how many kids at school I fought who said you were guilty? I saw the recordings of you doing all those things.
No, they were fixed. You gotta believe that, son.
You broke your word to people who trusted you. Your partners died because of you.
Jake, 10 seconds. Listen, son, I've gotta see it.
I can't see you, Dad. I just can't.
I love you, son.
Please, Dad. Stay away.
Annie. No, that's it, man. Just hands on us. Come on, we gotta evaporate.
The court finds you guilty and sentences you to 15 years in cryogenic incarceration.
Jake, I love you.
Baby, don't. I'm sorry about that stupid message. Do you forgive me?
You're here now. It's all it's
I missed you so much.
How you cut your hair. It was so beautiful.
Daddy missed you too.
You know something? Before you came in, you know what I almost did?
I know, Jake. From now on, we're gonna be in this together, whatever comes. Nothing can separate us. I love you so much. I'll never leave. Never.
Hey! 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 You!
She was here! She was here! She was here, sir!
It was this!
She was here, sir.
I put my butt in the line for you, man. Don't do this to me.
Little junkie.
Oh, yeah? Where are you acting like one?
It's just losing Kate, Danny.
So text the answer. You gotta face the pain, Jake. There's no easy way out.
I know.
Because if you can't stay clean, we part company right now.
Hang on, no junkies. I'm telling you, it was so real. She was there, I could touch her.
Jake, since you've been on ice, they put out newer, more powerful tech. Not like the stuff we used to use when we were undercover trying to impress the dealers. This junk is major. You do enough of it, sooner or later, you don't come back.
It's... Got it.
Life really stinks, Sid.
So what else is new?
Can't seem to get it straight in my head, Sid. I see little bits. Voices. Faces. But I can't put it together so it makes any sense. You know, we never talked about it.
You mean, do I think you sold out to the tech lord?
Well, we never talked about it.
I'm here on that.
Yeah, everything's changed a lot, Sid. When I was downtown this afternoon, I hardly recognized anything.
It's a radical world out there.
Since when does a two-bit cop have the kind of juice it takes to get me sprung from the freezer?
Since I quit the force, I went to work for Cosmos.
Cosmos?
Top personal security force in the world.
Oh, yeah?
A guy named Bascom runs it.
Some kind of behind-the-scenes player with the Yamaguchi administration. That's the guy that brokered the deal to make Cuba the 53rd state.
If anyone can help clear your name and get your family back, it's possible.
Yeah, but what does a guy like that want from me?
Why don't you catch a few hours sleep? We'll go ask him.
Sleep?
Jake Cardigan, Walt Baskin. My assistant, Centro.
Thanks for springing me. Question is why?
Fair question, simple answer. I thought we could be of help to him.
What kind of help?
You first. Jake, if there was something more I could do for you, what would that be?
Help me clear my name.
It's a tall order, but worth the effort for an innocent man.
And what do I do for you?
Top investigators are hard to come by. By all reports, you were the best.
At least second best.
You come to work for me on a trial basis, and if you're as good as they say you are, you'll get a contract. And I'll put whatever limited resources I have at my disposal in your case. Single malt, branch water. Did I get it right?
What else you know about me?
Everything. Sandra, let's see what you have.
Dr. Leon Kittredge, research fellow at the Cybernetic Institute. Missing without a trace for 7 days.
Cosmos represents the insurance company that holds the policy on the professor's life.
Kittredge was working in the fiercely competitive field of advanced laser imaging, so industrial espionage is always a possibility, as is defection to the competition.
Who had last contact with Kittredge?
Dr. Hilden Dannenberg, an associate of the professors at the Institute. This came in early this morning.
Mr. Bascom, I need to see you right away. It's about the disappearance of Leon Kittredge.
I'll send my driver immediately.
No, don't. I'm being watched. I'll let you know where and when.
The where and when came by secure fax just moments ago. As far as this case is concerned, I take it you and Gomez have renewed your partnership?
Well, I can take it. If he can.
Let's face it, you're lost without me.
A concession to your parole restrictions. The latest in plasma propellant. Technically non-lethal.
Simple missing person case, huh?
I'll expect a report in the morning.
Why did you lie to him?
Did I?
You said you knew everything about him. You don't know if he's innocent or guilty.
No one knows that. Not even Jake Cardigan.
Why are my partners all dead? I'm still alive. They were killed with my gun.
You didn't do it. I'd stake my life on that.
Hey, the bottom line is they're dead. And I'm still here wondering if I'm the one that blew them away. Last thing I remember is setting up the bust.
Yeah, we were this close to exposing Hokora's entire cash laundering network. We had him nailed. That entire night was a screw-up. Why was I called a backup?
You know, someone went through a lot of trouble to set me up when they could have just blown me away, just like they did the others.
I figured Hokori wanted you to take the fall.
Yeah. Unless it was someone who's trying to divert attention. Someone inside the organization?
One of our guys?
Hey, whoever set it up, they had to know the whole scam.
Jakey boy, that deep freeze might have frozen all your brain cells.
Thanks.
There's Dannenberg, and right on time. I'll go get her. Oh, no. Get back! Get away from her!
look like hell. When I saw you shoot that flower girl, I thought you lost it.
Called kamikaze. A little wrinkle the Tekwars came up with during the Kyoto gang wars 2 years ago. Programmed to eliminate their designated target.
In this case, the target was also an android.
Denenberg was the simulation.
Yeah, you almost bought it over a bucket of nuts and bolts, pal. Take it easy. All right. You gotta tell me what's going on. Give it to me straight.
Boscom will give you the details. Watch him. Sometimes he plays games.
Another miraculous escape, Cardigan?
Maybe he had another lapse of memory.
Well, if it isn't the Tin Man and Little Dorothy. Still the funny guy, Cardigan. Well, I wasn't laughing when they brought him up as left of your partners. I knew those kids. They were good cops.
Hey, I knew him too, Wintergill. I lived with him for 2 years, putting that case together. They were like family.
Yeah, and of course, your record with family speaks for itself. Spare me the innocent act, will you? I saw the recordings of you depositing tech credits in all those Honduran accounts.
It can be altered.
The experts were unanimous. No digital manipulation occurred.
You sold out to Sonny Hikori and the tech lords, and I am personally going to put you back on ice.
I'd like to know why you pulled that backup team off.
We had an officer under fire.
Yeah, you want to know what I think? What? I think maybe you're on Hikori's payroll.
Yeah, well, we went through all that during the trial, but you don't remember, do you? You were still coming down from your tech OD. Stop dreaming, Jake. I play by the rules.
And start obeying. I don't like being lied to, Bascom. Now, what the hell do the tech lords and the kamikaze androids have to do with a routine insurance case?
I was waiting to see how long it would take the real Jake Cardigan to thaw out, Central. Professor Kittredge has developed a device that will destroy the circuits of all the tech chips everywhere in the world.
This is a simulation of that transmitting crystal based on our best information.
It can't be done.
Assume for the moment it can be. You can see how that would make Kittredge a target for the tech lords.
We do have evidence the professor was attempting to flee into the wilderness belt to avoid his own assassination. The rebel movement there is known to be in sympathy with the war against tech. The vehicle's security systems were breached by laser attack, and signs of struggle were found inside, along with the professor's prints. Less than 24 hours after the professor was last seen, Beth Kittredge, the professor's daughter, filed a flight report that would have taken her over the same forest where her father's car was found. We assume her intention was to join him. Satellite surveillance has confirmed that a craft meeting the description of Miss Kittredge's landed in Rebel Hill territory.
Can I get a better look at the daughter?
You still with us, Cardigan? Beth's journey into the wilderness area, hot in the heels of her father, suggests they were seeking sanctuary with the rebel movement.
Let me guess where this is going.
War bride. Rumor has it, back in the early days of the movement before it turned violent, you were allies, friends, even bedroll partners.
Why didn't you tell me this up front?
You were to be kept in the dark until I decided you should be trusted. Sit out of the equation. I have to take the chance. Looking for two people in that terrain is a hopeless task, even for an agency with our resources. War bride is our only hope.
All she cares about is saving that wilderness. She thinks bastards like you are the enemy.
But it's your job to persuade her to help us.
You want to know what I think? There's something going on in that devious brain of yours that has nothing to do with saving this world from tech.
No, Jake. You should learn to be more appreciative.
Gratitude doesn't come easy.
What about trust?
Trust is a two-way street.
Cardigan. I took you out of the freezer. I could put you back in.
And you would too, wouldn't you? This thing is
the dam. 2 pops couldn't take out a 90-pound flower girl.
Welcome back. It's been too long.
Oh, Corey?
The one and only.
What do you want, Sonny?
We have some unfinished business, Jake.
I don't do business with tech lords.
Of course you do. Everybody deals with us whether they know it or not. Don't you remember the last time you were here?
Why don't you come down here and we can talk about it?
You don't remember, do you? One tech trip too many, Jake?
Why don't you refresh my memory?
This is where you killed your partners, right where you're standing.
How would you know that, you son of a bitch?
You were selling us tech you confiscated on the streets. Your partners discovered what you're up to, so you killed them to save yourself and your precious reputation.
Lie!
Why would I lie to you, Jake? We're the same, you and I. We both deal with the weak and needy. You know how it works, Jake. You either take it or you get stuck. High definition hologram, Jake. You've been in the freezer too long. Go to hell. Should have stayed in the freezer, my friend. At least you don't feel the pain. It was acceptable, even useful to my people when you were inside. Now you're out poking around where you don't belong. Feet first. Take your time. Have fun with it. By the way, Jake, Bennett Sand says your wife's the best.
Hey, those guns are useless.
I'll be damned. Another time, Jake.
Make it soon, sonny boy.
I told you the pulse gun would work. Just gotta know how to adjust it.
He said he saw me kill him. Have to find out what happened that night.
Trust me, Jake, you couldn't kill them.
I have to know.
You want the truth? Whatever it is? Then do what Bascom wants. Find Kittredge.
I was in the freezer. You check in on Kate?
At first, when you were on ice, she was real broken up, but she kept herself busy with the job and Danny school.
I bet she was busy. She started dating her boss, Bennett Sands.
You found out?
But you knew? What, you're holding out on me too?
Hey, look, I just heard some things, you know? And after that, we kind of lost touch.
I gotta find her. I gotta talk to her. I just can't believe it's over.
I'll call some favors. See what I can find out.
Get some sleep. Hey, you ever hear of any connection between Sonny Okori and Bennett Sands?
Seems like an unlikely match on the face of it. Sands is a legitimate businessman.
Whatever that's worth. I just heard a few stories.
Just because Kate's taken up with him doesn't mean he's in bed with a Tekwar like Okori.
Check it out anyway.
Jake, what's real, what's not isn't always easy to figure. Be careful, partner.
Dr. Dannenberg has arrived.
Is her palm print check out?
Affirmative.
All right, put her out on the deck. I'll be right out.
Who the hell are you?
Dr. Hilda Dannenberg.
Dannenberg's old enough to be your mother. Hell, she's old enough to be my mother. Don't you start ticking on me. Clancy out there with the lake trout.
You can put that away. I'm the real Hilda Dannenberg.
The last time I had a date with somebody named Dannenberg, they went all to pieces on me. I don't move.
It's a full butte job they did on you, didn't they?
Complete with synthetic glandular extract. The procedure's experimental. Vain, maybe, but I have an even more legitimate reason to change my looks. People keep trying to kill me.
I know the feeling.
That's why I sent my sim to the park to meet you.
You have some information on Kittredge and his daughter?
Yes, I have. Can we go inside? Too much sun will damage my new skin.
Be my guest.
Professor Kittredge and I were much more than colleagues.
You scientists have all the fun.
It lasted little more than a year before he lost interest.
Yeah, who was she?
A 23-year-old graduate student who didn't even know how to parse an algorithm, let alone how to be a soul companion to a man of Leon's genius.
And what about this tech killer crystal? Is it possible?
It's more than possible. Can you make a Thai mangosteen colada?
I think so.
A little alcohol can't hurt the skin. Do you think? Leon had already produced a working prototype before he disappeared.
How's this thing supposed to work?
In layman's terms, it bounces a beam off a satellite, setting up oscillations calibrated to destroy the cellular structure of the tech chip itself.
I'd hate to hear the scientific version.
And you won't believe who paid to fund for the research.
Try me.
A dummy corporation fronting for a tech lord. Sonny Okori.
Why would Okori want to finance an invention that would destroy his own empire?
Okori had Leon simultaneously developing tech chips designed to have complete immunity to the crystal.
All right, let me get this straight. Now, once this crystal is activated, all tech is wiped out by these oscillating waves.
Totally.
Except for Okori's tech, which is immune. So he's got a corner on the market.
Brilliant, don't you think? A great scientific achievement intended for the betterment of all mankind, turned to evil out of greed.
You helped him to develop the crystal, didn't you?
I helped him in everything he did.
Can he turn his back on you? That's a good reason to want him dead.
No, I wouldn't. I couldn't. I love him. Isn't that insane? He dumped me and I still care.
You know where he is, don't you?
Possibly.
This line secured?
Affirmative.
According to Dannenberg, Kittredge has a private lab where he's been developing all his experiments.
Bascom's scramble is too good.
Lock on Cardigan's transmission.
It's a long shot, but it's the only lead we've got.
Cardigan, don't go in there without a backup.
It's like we're breaking up.
I've got him. All systems are now operational.
Access last data entry.
Project XB-309. Final phase.
My system is currently dormant. If you wish to complete physical activation, enter code 7-4 on main console control. Adjust power level control to 30.514%. Then push second button to the right, marked fusion. Stand clear. Who are you?
Jake Cardigan. I've been looking for Beth Kittredge.
I'm Beth.
Hell, you are. You're a mech.
I'm an android. A level 10.
At least.
My files contain Beth Kittredge's memory.
And to the extent that I'm capable of human feeling, I have her emotions.
Any idea where Beth or the professor are now?
What's up?
We're not waiting around to find out.
Same reaction myself. Get in.
When was the last time you saw Kittredge?
My update's ended 3 weeks ago. He intended to complete my memory circuit, but he never showed up at the lab.
He disappeared into the wilderness belt with his daughter.
I'll help you find her.
Why?
Because that is why I exist. For the safety of Beth Kittredge. How can I help you?
Well, you can start by telling me everything you know about Beth and her father's work and Sonny Hokori.
Sonny Hokori. I don't recognize that name.
How about Bennett Sands?
Nothing.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
If Beth and her father disappeared in the wilderness belt, then why don't we just go there and find them?
Because the whole territory is controlled by rebel forces. We never get in without an invitation. I think I need to pay my respects to an old girlfriend of mine.
In recent months, the radical environmental movement, led by the elusive and charismatic figure known only as War Bride. Do you mind if I ask what you need from War Bride?
Yeah, I mind.
Wouldn't have anything to do with your traveling. I got a hunch this story could go national, even world net. A missing techno genius vanished under suspicious circumstances. The beautiful daughter traveling with a rogue ex-cop recently released from the freezer. Oh, we're talking headline news here.
You're a real vid vampire, Suarez. Tell you what, I'll guarantee you an exclusive if one of your contacts comes through with a connection to War Bride.
Oh, well, what can I tell you, Jake? I'm a sentimental guy. For all the leads you gave me when I was a punk reporter and you were the only clean cop on the zone beat, I owe you.
Call me.
Do you mind if I take a shower?
The android's making jokes, taking showers. Next thing, we'll have you take a music appreciation class.
I am a level 10. My derma sheath needs regular maintenance, just like biological skin.
Well, hats off to science. Well, don't take too long. Cops are gonna be looking for us, and we've got to leave as soon as Suarez calls. Shower.
I'm curious, Jake.
And she's curious. Yes.
What does Sonny Hokori have to do with Beth?
He's a tech lord who financed Kittredge's research.
And do you have some special interest in Bennett Sands?
My wife used to work for him.
Is there something you're not telling me that I should know more about?
You're a machine. There's things you'll never understand, no matter how much data the professor pumped into your circuits.
Don't underestimate my capacity for human emotion. Would you come in and wash my back?
Don't underestimate my capacity for human emotions.
Jake, I just had a conversation with someone very close to the top of the rebel movement. War Brides agreed to meet with you. Alone.
You stay here.
No.
They said come alone.
Is that you? You're not playing hide and seek, are you? Here I am. Come right up, Jake. I'm at the top of the stairs.
Here I am. Sorry to disappoint you, Jake.
Vargas?
I'm flattered you remember. Walbright couldn't be here.
So a digital voice mask was the next best thing.
Since when did she send a mess boy for a stand-in?
You've been away a long time, Jake. I'm a general now. I call the shots here.
Warbright's not gonna like this.
Walbright's history. Sonny Hikori is the future. Are you a sports fan, Cardigan?
I don't have time to play games right now.
Sure you do. A little relaxation never killed anybody.
Vargas?
Pucker up. Vargas. You're gonna take me to war, Bride.
What's my name? I can't hear you!
convincing.
Typical girl next door.
Brother and father disappeared because they believed in freedom! Not just freedom for themselves, but for all the people of the earth. Because they oppose the ruthless robber barons who want to corrupt our legacy, the very planet that we live on. I swore I would marry not a lover, not a good man who wanted me. I would be married to war. And I shall remain the bride of war and revolution until my country, the earth, is returned to the plants, the animals, and the people it belongs to. I have dedicated my life to protecting the wilderness, to returning the land to the people it belongs to. If we allow the power consortiums to continue their diabolical plan, this will be your future.
Soldier boy here tried to put me back on ice, permanently.
I was tipped off that he was on his way to assassinate you.
Why don't you tell her about your connection with Sonny Okori?
He's the one that belongs to the tech lords, not me.
Things are never simple with you, Jake.
Tell me about it.
Hold him in his quarters till I have a chance to question him. It's been a long time. What can I do for you, Jake?
Kittredge.
Whoever ambushed the car got him out before my men could respond.
Yeah, I'd lay bets it was Vargas. What about the daughter? Her helivan landed in this valley.
Your android's a good sim.
How'd you know she's a sim?
Because the real Beth Kittredge is dead. Vargas and his men caught her snooping around the crash site and brought her to me. After I convinced her I had nothing to do with her father's disappearance, she asked me if I'd help her track down Sonny Okori and kill him. I told her the Tech Lord's battle was for another day, but I promised I'd get her safe passage out of here. Someone got a hold of her flight path and shot her out of the sky.
And you're positive the van went down?
I saw it on my monitors. Somebody in my own camp betrayed me. And her. And after today, I got a pretty good idea who it was. She had courage, Jake. You would have liked her. Well, I'm gonna go and have a little talk with Vargas.
With Beth gone, I can tell you now. The professor blocked certain memory circuits, which I couldn't access while Beth was alive. There might be something in there that you need to know. That we both need to know. There is a way that I can reactivate the file with your help.
I'm not sure this is such a hot idea.
I'm not afraid.
You know what fear is?
Turn it up. Now I see. When Beth... When I was a student, I met a man. His name was Sonny Akori. Oh, he was powerful, exciting.
Did you love him?
Yes. No. Oh, I don't know. I was infatuated. From the beginning, it was his way to get closer to my father. Sonny offered him unlimited funds for his research, and my father's ambition blinded him to the truth. When I discovered that my father was being used to develop even more powerful forms of tech, I decided to confront Sonny. I followed him. I had some crazy idea that I could either force him to let go of my father or I'd kill him. He entered an old factory. I went in after. There's someone else there. Not one of Sonny's men. They're giving him your gun. Oh, God. No. God.
Do you recognize the man?
I can't see his face.
Smile, pretty boy.
And they gave you an overdose of tech. They just left you there for a slow tech burnout. They were gonna destroy your mind. You were like a zombie when I led you to the park to call for medevac. I knew that I could never break Sonny's hold over my father, so I decided to run away, hoping I could just forget it all. When I returned last summer, my father was making a crystal that would make Sonny Akori the most powerful tech lord. I convinced him that what he was doing was terribly wrong and that he had to stop. He agreed to escape with me to rebel territory. That's all I can remember. Everything else is just darkness until I saw you.
Are you okay? You saved my life, Beth. That's why you're in my dreams.
What does it mean to be in love?
It's when someone else's life means more than your own.
Jake! You were right, Vargas was a traitor. We found the proof when we searched him. Here, take a look. I think you're gonna find this interesting.
I got your message. Under no circumstances is Cardigan to meet with Warbride. I don't care how you do it, Vargas. Just do it.
Freeze it. Now remove our friend Akori and fill it in.
I think I know that building. It's in the free zone.
Centra, compare the background to the schematics we have of the zone.
That's it. The coordinates are 43 degrees, 8 minutes north, 79 degrees, 43 minutes west.
I'll make it easy for you. That's the holosphere.
Sid.
Good to see you.
Meet L10. L10, this is my partner, Sidney Gomez.
Hello, L10. Nice name.
Good to meet you.
I think we just found a Corey.
So what are we waiting for?
Let's go.
Hold on, Jake. There's an incoming message for you. Somebody wants to meet with you right away.
Has to wait.
I think you'll want to have this meeting. Now.
Be all right.
No way.
Kate,
How are you, Sid?
I'm well. And you?
We'll be out in the back. Back. Look good, Kate.
So do you.
Good life agrees with you.
I don't want to get into this with you. I came to tell you two things. I want you to stay away from Danny.
Stay away? He's my son.
You shouldn't have called him. He was so upset I had to take him out of school.
Where is he?
In a safe place.
You know I'm gonna find him, Kate.
I'm sorry things have turned out like this.
You know, I dreamt about you. The whole time I was in there.
You can't imagine what we went through. The stories, the rumors.
Yeah, it's just what they were, too. Rumors. You know, we could start all over again.
No, it's too late, Jake.
Oh, what do you mean? It's not too late.
Jake, please don't.
Don't what? What am I supposed to do? Just stop loving you? Just give up on my son? Sands, isn't it?
Don't do this, Jake. He's a good man. He was there when we needed him.
You ever wonder where his money comes from?
What are you saying?
Oh, come on, Kate. He's dirty.
You're wrong. It was Bennett who told me to warn you. He hears things. He has sources. If you don't back off, the tech lords will kill you.
Sands tell you that? Or Sonny Hakori?
Hakori? Bennett has nothing to do with him.
How deep are you in?
You haven't changed a bit.
You have.
Jake? I was thinking, after we find the professor, I could easily be reprogrammed.
For what?
So I could stay with you? I could keep on working and be your partner.
L10, Sid is my partner. But you're a hell of a lot easier to look at. Maybe we could both use the extra help. I'll see how much pull I've got with Bascom.
Dad! Over here! Dad! Dad! Danny!
Let go.
Wait! Dad!
That's my son.
Jake?
Let go.
Jake. I love you.
Are you okay?
I want it, Corey.
10 meters further north. Keep going. A little further. Now, turn right and walk forward. The entrance should be right there in front of you.
I hate to disappoint you. The only thing in front of us is a 60-foot drop to the water. Could you check your coordinates again, please?
Centra doesn't make mistakes, gentlemen. The entrance has to be there.
That's you, bud.
I don't think so. I just got out of the hospital.
Jake. Jake.
I don't feel good about this.
Technology of the 40s.
We're in.
Apologies accepted.
We only have a 15-second margin of error, gentlemen. Put your masks on.
I'll be damned.
I'll be darned.
What's the deal if your new toy goes on the blink while we're inside?
Fall back to plan B.
The hell's plan B?
He's always got a plan B.
Got a handprint and ID coming up. Asking me copying this.
Keep going. We've got you covered.
Evening, Mr. Hukori. I didn't see you go out.
I'm in.
We're going to bypass the scan. It'll take us a moment. Stall.
Stall. You're losing face.
Hold it, Carter. If your prints don't match up with Hukari's, we'll counterattack with 10,000 volts.
Great. Now you tell me.
We've got a motor basket.
I need another 20 seconds.
Don't have it. Now or never.
Go ahead.
What the hell?
Now what?
Centra, put a trace on Kittredge's computer.
Already working on it. The northeast corner, one level up.
Attention all quarters. Attention all quarters. Code 3 alert. Quadrant 4. All systems red. We have intruders in the compound. Armed. Subdue at all costs. Repeat. Subdue at all costs.
Centra, dead end.
Try this way.
Hey, Professor Kittredge?
Who are you?
We're the good guys.
Get you out of here.
When I heard the guns and the alarms, I didn't dare to hope.
We've got company.
Any other way out of here?
Yes, through Hokori's living quarters.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Is that the crystal?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it operational?
It is now. I've been delaying my research on Okari's supertech in the hope of finding some way out of here. Did Beth send you? Is she all right?
Let's go. Let's go now.
Why don't you tell him what happened to her, Jake?
What happened to Beth?
It couldn't be helped, Leon. Killed him.
It's the IDCA.
I guess this is Plan B.
Stay with Kittredge. Corey's mine.
I want Cardigan alive.
Come on, Jake. It's time for me to die. Come on.
A decision, Jake. Hurry up! I'm being real. Ciao, Jake.
We haven't got all night, man. No, you gotta
Do it. That's the opportunity.
Come on, Jake. Come on.
All we have to do
Kill me, man.
is figure out what the real Corey do.
Come on, Jake.
Shoot me in the back.
By the way, Jake, you're under arrest. On what charge? We just gave you the biggest bust of your career.
What's real, Sonny?
It's my case, and all the evidence is under my jurisdiction.
Then take your...
Cardigan, stop! You're under arrest.
Something you don't know about Jake. He has problems taking orders.
We all follow orders, Mr. Gomez. One way or another.
Stop. So you're one of Hakori's now.
Thought you were dead.
That was my intention. But I'm very much alive and I intend to stay that way. Give me the crystal.
You saved my life. Why would I want to hurt you?
I know what they can do to someone with enough time and with enough tech.
Well, you're for the same reason you are, Beth. To get rid of tech.
I don't believe you.
Winger. I'll handle this.
I'm just doing my job. A servant of the people.
That voice.
My job. A servant of the people. Put it down, miss. Kick it to me.
He was there. That night, the man in the shadows with the gun.
the crystal down and step away. I don't really want to have to kill her. Slowly. Very slowly.
I thought androids were the perfect cop swinger.
Unemotional, rational to a fault, zero tolerance to defects.
There's one problem with perfection. It's boring as hell.
You can't terminate me. My memory files. You need me if you want to clear your name.
No, he doesn't. I was there too.
It wasn't Hokori, Jake. Now you'll never know who reprogrammed my circuits.
Who was it?
Too late, Jake. You'll have to guess.
You're safe now.
I want to believe you, but I don't know you.
It's all right. I know you.
They say the devil's in the details. I know what they mean. I'm walking in the wasteland with a ghost in the machine. There's a simulated sunset and starlight in my eyes. The skies are filled with miracles, and half of them are lies. Are you real or not? It's a fine line. Are you ready or not for the light of day? Are you real or not? These are strange times, and I don't want to live this way. When you wake up from a nightmare, and it's worse when you're awake, there's no one you can turn to, and there's nothing you can take. You better ask yourself, are you real or not? It's a fine line. Are you ready or not for the light of day? Are you real or not? These are strange times, and I don't want to live this way.